Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Coming out with it, it's Poe. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Bailey. Fires left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be hot.
There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal as they look for the first score of the day. Trying to barge in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Barrels ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Here comes the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on fourth down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They go to the ground. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. Playing way too many snaps.
First and goal for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed. Stopped in the backfield. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker from the right hash. And this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. On the option, the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He unleashes a long one. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. On the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Goes to the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Shakes off the defender. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? The option look. Now the toss. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The inside handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was
turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the line. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback keeper. Breaks the tackle. And it's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Here's the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Got the 1st down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Motion from the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
With the catch, it's Richmond. Breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
And, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball in plus territory, 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Bailey. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right on target this time. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. To the air on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gets it out fast. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll do it himself. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown of the game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Flips it out on the screen. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. He's got an open man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. On the option. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Forward and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try the run. Thrust that arm out. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. They'll give it to him again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They feed him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll run the toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First play of the drive, read option left. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Second down coming up. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. He's got his man. Turning it on. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
Working that left side now. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Fighting off the defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab on the left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
It's a turnover on down.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.